Hello YouTube, welcome to Hackman Gaming. I'm Hackman. We are here with some Call of the Wild. Summer sales going on Steam and picked up quite a few games. Fairly cheap. RoboCop, I think it was like $4.99. So grab that to check it out and do some Call of the Wild. I haven't played it in quite a couple years, but grabbed a bunch of download or DLCs for it, some new maps, bunch of other stuff, DLC, weapon packs, stuff like that. And kind of played it this weekend and kind of got back into it. So I want to just play it and might as well record it. Did some multiplayer with Kale Stratos off the server this weekend and recorded a bunch of that, and I'll put that out here. I'm going to edit some of that out, like a video or something. So if I just left it as it is. But first and foremost, I was hunting some waterfowl. Let me get back to this. Alright. I think I'm going to run with semi-auto 30S6. I don't know what I'm going for. I do have some challenges, daily challenges that I might do. So I might go try to get some sheep. I've drove around this map a little bit and killed a couple things. Really not much other than that. Alright, we'll take the 300. That should be, I think, let's see. Yeah, that's 4 to 8, and that's 7 to 9. So we'll use this guy for 300 for some bears or moose or whatever up there in that range, and we'll use this for whatever else. Make sure we got everything else there. Put the hyper on, yes. Got the electronic call. First aid kits. Add those for when me and Cal kept dying. Rangefinder, and we need some sort of stand, I'm sure, just in case. Nice thing about this game is you can play it multiple ways. There's stalkers and pace and download time. You can sit and wait for them to come to you. I do a little bit of both. I like the tree stands, but whenever I always want one, the tree don't accept it. Or I'll get one, I'm like, okay, it's good enough, and you get up and it's just too much coverage. You can't see anything. So let's do that. Let's get our bloodhound. And yeah, I think that should be good. So show you the map, because I spawned here. I think I spawned here. Yep, had a mission to go there, so I went there, and I kind of exposed this area. Then I started to go look for some mountain goats and stuff, because I have the daily challenge for sheep and stuff like that. So I started heading this way and got one, and then some other random stuff. Then I drove down here and got a lot of this just explored. That was a moose, like a whitetail. There. What did I kill? Oh, another moose or elk. I don't remember. Either way. Like I said, I haven't done a ton. I did find a resting spot or what did I find? Okay, so I found a drinking need zone here, this lake. And when I spawned, like, first time on the map here, I look over here and there was some goats and stuff coming off of this area right here and some elk going that way. So, thinking that's what I started to do here. I'm thinking maybe I might just hop to my little tent here and come up here. Get this outpost, then we'll probably go on foot. Looks like there's some lakes here. Don't know if they're frozen or not. They might be. We'll find out. See if we can't find ourselves some goats. But yeah, the new map is really cool. Really Really pretty map. I want more vehicles. I've had four-wheelers forever. I want, like, this would have been a perfect map because I think there's pretty much always snow, from what I understand, or whatever. But either way, like snowmobiles, like side by side, like, you know, people would buy it. All right, so let's set ourselves a waypoint here just in case. It looks like we're just gonna drive to the northwest. So. One of the main reasons I want to not ride on the four-wheeler is it's so loud. And there's no volume for vehicle. So I turned it down here now off OBS, so that way I don't have to try to remember when I drove it and edit it out, or, you know, cut it and volume down here. Man, like I said, I absolutely love this game, but there's a few quality of lives I would have thought would have come in by now. One being vehicles, volume. But I wearing headphones. I usually use my sound bar and have it turned down just enough for me to hear. But I definitely want to have surround sound and hear good. Talking to Kale and about the game too, we were playing, like, man, I love this game, but this is like just a piece of like a whole game I want. Like, I wish Call of the Wild, the Angler, would have been like just a big DLC for this one. But like, this is like the life survival kind of game I'd want. Like, give me a building mechanic, survival aspects to it. A little more on the realistic side, or at least have settings. You know, you got to get your own food. Like, if you kill every female in the game, then that deer's gone for that save. You know, whatever the case might. But fishing, hunting, cooking, building, just all that kind of stuff. I think it'd be a cool game. Little town, you know, it doesn't have to be big. Little town that you can have to sell some meat to. It's all 4 seasons. You know, there's a few games that kind of have parts of it here and parts of it there, like Icarus Weather and kind of survival aspect, you know, with that would be Finnish Cottage Simulator, so to speak, like just that. There's an open world, kind of go do what you want, hunting, fish, just, yeah, just a lot of it. I mean, but since I don't know if that game exists, if it does, let me know. Be honest, very curious. Perfect. All right. Down, back up now a little bit here. If we happen to get on the four-wheeler, try to remember to turn that back down. That's my dog. I'm assuming we can go up in those mountains. I don't know, but I'd assume we could. Because there's like, oh, this is mountain. What I think over there is, so there'd be a lot of map that we couldn't go to. All right, first and foremost, let's take a look, see if we can find anything. Definitely looking for Need zones. It's a long run, huh, buddy? All right. Another thing with this map that they added, I think it's just this map, as far as I understand, is you got like the snow, and it will actually snow and accumulate a little bit and cover tracks. And it gets deep, and like you'll actually like have to trek through snow. So, cool. All right, so let's just set ourselves a waypoint right here. See what we got. It looks like it might be frozen. That would make a very bad. Needs it. Plus, they need ice cubes. Then that might be out. Try to keep looking around here and see if I spot anything on the way. I love the dogs that they added on. So far, they've been really good to me. I just hate the freaking bond. Like, your dog's your best friend. Your dog is your best friend. I can be like, oh yeah, you're just all right with it, you know. And it goes down so quick, like best friend, and in 20 minutes it'll be. I'm content. Oh, there it is, starting to snow. Yeah, see, so we kind of get snow deformation. Puppies want to play with the other one. The other one don't want to. They always lay down and relax or kind of play by themselves until I go to record. Okay, so we're definitely not going to get no water need zone here. But I don't know what time it is. 10:30. Okay. Yeah, the dock gets covered in snow. And they don't pee or shit. Weird to me. I would think they'd pee or shit. And yes, I know my camera's a little far off to the edge. I'm going to try to stay so it doesn't cut me off. If I put it on the other side of the screen, I have to flip it. I don't want to be like looking like away. I want to be looking like towards it. And if I do that, then everything's backwards when I'm looking at it. And it makes it really freaking hard. So that's why I moved it back over here. That's where I've kept it. I think it just weird if would be facing the opposite direction of the game for some reason. Probably just me and stupid, but I had about 60 hours, I think, in this game. And the last time I played it was just about 2 years ago. So, just in case you're wondering, I just hit level 25, which is awesome. Forgot I had a perk point. All right. So, I think I'm going to get this last point here, complete rifle off, and I'm going to start working on archery. Because I was doing some crossbow, and I want to do some compound bows and stuff like that, because it'd be pretty fun. But I'm going to get rid of that wobble. We're going to complete that out. All right, sorry, I'm back. I had to step away for a moment here, which sucks because you hit escape. In this game, it doesn't pause time. It wasn't too long. I'm at 15, so not a huge deal. All right, so all these lakes are frozen, so we're not going to get any needs. Okay, what do we got? Oh. Okay, so I just got a need zone for drinking. Does this thaw out? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, he is content. I was gone for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, maybe tops. All right. Oh, that's what else I was looking at there. Challenges. Still need one more past the harvest check, silver. Gotta hit the long. I gotta harvest goes between 11 in the heart. Okay. And then this is a whole nother map. You got a photograph for, and I still have 9 pigs for the week. That one has been a struggle because all the maps that have pigs in it, I haven't done enough to like get all the zones and stuff. Guess we're gonna walk around this lake because one of the best things obviously you can do in this game is get the need zones of stuff. So when you zoom in, you know where to go for at least, you know, something. And I am definitely okay with doing that because I only have very few. That was like I travel. I was running around the 4-wheeler, getting to the next points and stuff. I seen like a little patch. I probably should or could at least turn off a lot of these highlight things. Probably wouldn't be bad to do. All right. I know we had more. Let's head over here. Let's head to this one. Then we'll head up and check that out. I feel like, I don't know, but I'm guessing, you know, a lot of them bighorns and stuff are in higher altitudes. I think. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, I'm no pro at this game by any means. I don't, like most games, don't look for, you know, oh, this is the meta build or weapons or whatever. I just pick what looks cool, kind of do what I'm feeling. Come on, boy. Oh. There's one right there. That was a warning, so it may not have took off. I definitely could have had the pig one complete. I did find a spot on the savannah for warthog. I had a tusked one. But what made that one hard was I had to be in 54 yards of them. So I'd get one, get it up there, and harvest check. But how many did I end up? Yeah, got one. Because then I just, you know, went to the crossbow to try to keep it a little quieter and not mess up the hunting pressure as much. All right, we got a rest zone for bighorn sheep, so that's good. So I got to hit this thing in the heart, which I know is, and I could right there. This would be a nice shot. Oh, let's lay down. That's I need to change, and I keep forgetting to. I didn't hit it there, but you know, I changed C to crouch because that's what it should always be. And Z is lay down, but X is whistle. So if you fat finger trying to lay down quick or something, you whistle and scare everything away. And I keep forgetting to change. I've only done it once, but I've whistled trying to just lay down. You got the wind straight behind you, so that's good. We're gonna go ahead and spray ourselves. And I had the zeroing, but it doesn't give you a whole lot of room. We go what from like 80 something. Frickin'. 82 to 164 to 328. Guess they're not like a, 240, 250, something like that. So this one don't have a rate, but I'd like to try to get in about where I'd be zeroed, which, would I just say 82 or 164, but we're going to go with 82. I'm already gone. I'm just going to keep checking this guy. Still calm. Yeah, so definitely one of the good things about these maps are getting out there and exploring and finding these seed zones. It makes later hunting and stuff a lot better and easier. But the game is a grind, regardless. Not, it's hunting. I used to deer hunt pretty much my whole life growing up. Then I moved for a new job, and my coworker deer hunt as well, but he was into waterfowl, so I switched to that. Started doing some of that with him. I don't do it much anymore, unfortunately, but I enjoyed the right out of waterfowl. That was probably my favorite hunting that I've done. And I've before that it was pretty much deer mainly, but some small game, stuff like that, squirrel, grouse. All right, very calm. I think I've totally forgotten how there's so many more animals here. Don't know what good trophies are, but at this point, I'm not really concerned. You say 82. This might be close. Scare it off because I need 2 of these guys and I need to hit the heart, which isn't an easy thing. All right, I think we're going to call it here. This would pretty much be a right on the crosshair shot. I just kind of shocked there's only one, or maybe I can just only see one. Okay. You need to move. That is the only bad thing about the dog. Lay down right there. Lay down right there. Thank God they don't give away positions or anything. Thanks. But they make tracking really nice. Yeah, the next I need one more skill or perk. Yeah, I need one more skill because I want to get the scope spotting, which Kale had because he just basically started. He had like 30 minutes in the game before weekend. He's probably got about 20. He had it. We couldn't find it at all, and I was going through them all to see like kind of what route I wanted to go, and I like, oh, perfect, there it is. But we looked multiple times. What time? Well, that's till noon. And what are we looking? So it's probably gonna be close to that sways good. And I might even reset my perk because I know I took one. I think it was for rifles even that I didn't want. But it's where it zooms in when you're using like iron sights or red dots or holographics. Right now, it's not a huge deal to me. I'm sure down the road it'd be nice to know there are like challenge stuff where you have to take the kills with iron shots or stuff like that. But what I've never really done, I think when I started I did, is really work on like the story mission. I don't know why. So kind of want to work on challenges and for money, a lot of money in there, and then challenges for the money. Out of curiosity, this from noon, so it might, when it gets up, decide to walk for water. One definite rule of hunting: never focus on just the one you see. And granted, I have a little given information here that it's about done resting. I also picked up the other hunting one, Way of the Hunter. Had that one on my wish list when it released. Didn't come out very well off release. But reviews are doing really well, and I've played a little bit of it, and I would have kept playing it, but Dale had this and decided to do some multiplayer in it. But it was actually really cool. There's definitely systems in both that I would like in each other's game. You know, like I like the placeables in this, putting up tree stands. Unless I didn't see it or I looked it up wrong, there are no placeables in that game. I like the trophy system when you grab it. I like that you can put trophies up in the houses on the maps. Like this one, you have to get a lodge and teleport there. I like that you have your own lodge at the map. Graphics are better, I think. I mean, this game ain't bad, but I felt like Way of the Hunter's quite a few years newer, so it makes sense that they'd be better. But like the distance, at least all the ones that the map I was at, messing around Way of the Hunter, like when you look out, it doesn't do the, like the level of detail or delete stuff. It still had stuff out there and pretty, but doesn't mean that they won't update this game even more. I mean, they're already trying, obviously, right? I'm pretty sure this is the first map that has this kind of snow. So forms and kind of builds up, which is cool. I know there's another map on here, at least, that I've experienced that, it snows in the ground. We got covered in snow, which is cool. This actually like gets deep snow, and if I remember right, if I read it, it actually will hide the tracks. Yeah, I just have to hit that hard to make it count, and I don't want to risk the shot with it laying down. I would take a head-on shot. It should be like right in the middle of the chest. A little lower, probably the middle, but right about in the middle of the chest. Be the heart and side view. I got the companion app on the phone, the Call the Wild companion app, which is very, very nice. Go through and like choose or search whatever you want. I'm doing it right now because I want to see so you look at the reserve, it'll show you everything in there to show you what great ones it has. Shows like the difficulty of the animal if you select it. And it shows the X-ray version kind of just above the shoulder. Why did you run? You get alerted? Nope, it's calm. All right. This is a stock here for sure. 100 yards west. Must be decent on sound because it hasn't given me a warning yet. Mule deer. Okay. Oh, 265. I don't know what their score is. But that looks like it should be a good one. If I wasn't looking at the app, I may have taken a shot, but I wanted to make sure I had the right spot for the bird on it. I don't have to look. Is there a call for those? I have the electronic caller, which has a lot of stuff on there, but it doesn't have that, I don't think. Oh my lord, I left it all the way over there. Okay, I don't have an electronic caller. All right, so he was heading. He might be heading down to that water. Or that ice. I don't know how that's a drink. Like I said, unless when the sun comes out, it melts and it freezes. That's the only thing I could think of. Definitely a slower-paced game, that's for sure. Which is okay. I mean, for me anyway. I don't know. It might be boring to watch. Probably will release this one unedited. And if you guys, whoever watches it, leave a comment below. Let me know if you'd rather have it kind of like the stalking part here cut out or stuff like that. I could definitely edit out some of the stuff. I know I will in that multiplayer one a little bit just because it's a very long video, or at least I'll edit out the dead spots for sure and maybe split it into two. All right, let's do this. Let's a waypoint there. Dog's still laying down for a little bit. I don't know if that's where it's heading or not. I feel like this is a really long way to head. Kind of heading this way, so it could be coming down over here. Love to get another spot on it. How far away is that? Is it 97 yards? Okay, so that's not that far. It's definitely going to be far crouching down like this. Yes, map is cool. Like I said, there's a lot of, from what I've seen so far, wide open spots. There's a lot of thick spots like this. I feel like I probably need to get over the edge and face it. He just, stops and starts walking towards me. Because right now I got a wide open eye and I forgot about that. So. nonetheless. And not got a kill yet. But I got a spot where it likes the rest. I have another lake spot. Don't know if it goes to this one. Crap up. Go ahead and lay down right there. I have been screwed by the dog before, laying down like this, not being in a blind. It, inactive target because you can't shoot the dog, which I'm actually definitely okay with. A lot of messed up people in this world. You also can't shoot your friends in multiplayer. That one, not as okay with. I'm okay from a realistic standpoint, obviously. But maybe have a little bit of fun. I don't think I'm gonna set up my tripod stand. I'd like to. It is noisy when you do it. I don't even know if it's coming here. This is just a hope. Hope it's gonna either come where we came through or come over there. I mean, we went around there and didn't see no water needs, but we didn't go around this way or over there, so. And these things are nice, but sometimes getting a place are a pain in the butt. Like, oh, I can go right here in the wide open, but can't. I'll kind of put it right here. Sometimes when it's flat, you can't even do it. Don't know if it's worth this. It might be because I'm in like full cover. Oh, wait, is that open water there? No. We'll say this too, with like, the draw distance and stuff being turned. And I understand it has to be. There's no way. You should be able to, you could see across the whole map. It'd freaking get one frame a second. But a lot of stuff like that kind of looks almost like a moose. You zoom in, it's not. That looked like a duck or grouse or something, maybe. Not. Okay, let's. Come down like right. Like to see around that corner. I don't think it goes too far though. It's probably not even coming here. It's probably running all over here or something. That's hunting. What else do we have? That's 4 to 8, 4 to 8, 4 to 8. So if it did come here, it might not be the 4 to 8. Give it a little bit of time here. See if it happens to show up. If it does, great. If not, probably have to teleport back because I want to get my call. And I'll probably see if there is a call for them I can get. Good boy. Here, I'll praise you, even though we're not best friends anymore. He's almost, I want to get him to level 15 because there's some sort of like, almost like a dual spec or something. I can't really tell what it is, but it said I had to have a dog at 15. Expert hunting. Secondary job from another ONLC can be assigned once this dog reaches. So I don't know if does that mean I can have it track and retrieve? I'm going to find out. I'm gonna guess that thing is. Oh man, I don't think I can go get that call anyway till I come here because I'd have to drive all the way back there. So I think we'll just set a waypoint for here. Unlock that plate. More fast travel, the better. I don't have all the reserves. I'm missing a few. The ones I'm missing were mixture. Might still pick them up. I don't really know yet. Puppy usually goes to his little. We have a cage for him, like called a playpen. So we separate them for feeding because puppy likes the adult food, adult likes the puppy food, and it's a pain in the butt. So he goes over there and barks. What he just did, but barking at something else, I guess, probably the other dog. I don't know. Can't keep up. He's a wild man. And his favorite toy is a ratchet strap. It's wind. I thought I heard steps. We had it down here because we have a little harness that you can hang the dog up in to like do their name, stuff like that. Kind of obviously floats them, suspend them, make it a little more comfortable. We had it down on the bottom of like some little shelf, and he found it, the ratchet strap for it, and it's teething. Feels good on his back. We just let him do it. He chews on the metal part for now. He is wild. Time are we in here? Start 13. All right, let's start heading that way. I'm gonna guess the sheep's not coming down this way. Do walking for now. I ain't gonna. Then we might get a warning call. Oh yeah, sorry, buddy. I always forget to say, hey, come along. Could you imagine, though, if, like, the dog would actually scare away the animals? I don't know if anybody could use it. Definitely curious about this water. Curious on how it's frozen, but it needs. And I'll probably do some videos of this too. You'll see multiplayer didn't have no face cam. I'll definitely be doing some kind of low energy, probably no face cam kind of videos of this, because kind of nice to play late at night till future works better. My stream room is also our, like I said in the past, our living room, bedroom, gaming room, all in one. So I want to record when I play, so I might just record when I play and go from there. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'll record and edit it up and cut it up to the best parts and do some voiceovers. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you think if you have an idea. Or would you guys or girls be down just to watch gameplay? No voice, no cam, nothing. Just strictly gameplay. I don't feel like that works with all games, but I feel a game like this is fairly relaxing. And you know, it might suit that style of nothing but gameplay. I wouldn't even put music on it. I wouldn't want to wreck sounds of nature. But we're gonna take something down. We ain't gonna go on a whole episode without putting something in the ground. Just trying to stay over here and hope that maybe run into that bighorn. Now, realistically, right? Like, I wouldn't really want to shoot it in the feed zone. I'd want it to walk away so I don't overpressure that. And I don't know if it still stands. If I remember right, back when I played before, if like the map can only have 10 pressure zones at a time. So if you needed to free one up, you could just go shoot stuff on the other side of the map and it would free it right up for you there. But ideally for long game wise, right? Like, I would follow that bighorn, see where it goes next, get that need zone, you know, trying to get its path figured out, go another day, see if the same one comes back. And if it does come back, does it kind of follow the same routine, take off the same direction? I would do that if it was like a herd of them. I don't know, what do you call it? Is it a herd of bighorn? Another thing I use that kind of cheap, right? Like, you don't see the animal, but you can spot it. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people do that. Like, people hunt in video games because they want to see stuff and they want to shoot stuff. where, you know, you can go hunting in real life, and I've gone seasons without seeing anything but damn loud squirrels that happen to walk. Yeah, 5-pound squirrel walks like a 200-pound deer. Probably the scariest, but freaking scared the crap out of me the most. I was sitting in my tree stand, and a freaking turkey was behind me up in the tree. Well, I didn't know it. Morning, I went in, it's black, which is probably one of the most eerie things about hunting. I think I've talked about it in other videos. Like, you walk in, you know, it's dark, it's black out. You can't see your hand in front of you. There's no city lights or nothing to help light up the little bit. You got a lot of trees, and the moon don't get in there, or maybe no moon. And you have your little flashlight. It's just like the horror games you see where they're moving the flashlight around. Only kind of see and hear noises. Definitely not. Like that right there, that just made me a little nervous. I wonder if geese are still a good way to make money. Looks like maybe another one. No, I don't think so. Yeah, you can flee. You're not very. I have my sound maxed. These headphones, I love these headphones. Absolutely amazing. But they do seem a little quieter than like wired ones I've had in the past. They're obviously wireless, so probably tell. But this game is fine. That's Remy. Remy was named by my wife. And asked her, I was like, I need a dog name. And my other dog, my lab, is Floki, which is one of the names our puppy we were deciding between. And I named my newest one the short hair, or the pointer, Bjorn, which is our dog's name, which is Norse or Viking for bear. Little weird, but it is unique. I do like that. So where am I at? I'm down by here, so I have to remember that. Obviously, there's no geese here. No gooses. But anyway, she's sidetracked easy. But yeah, that turkey was up in the tree, and it, you know, came morning time and started getting a little, and it took off from the tree because turkeys fly very little bit. They get up in the trees and down, essentially. Holy cow, it was the loudest thing ever. Just scared the crap right out of me almost. I mean, I actually didn't crap. But if I had just a little loose butthole, it probably would have came out. And I was up in a tree. I'm like, ain't nothing coming after me. No knowing bears in the area, or mountain lions, or pumas, or panthers. But mountain lion has, what, like 5 different names. I wasn't worried about that. Still, but say this though, one thing I always loved about hunting, some of the best sleep you'll ever get, and no matter what was going on in my life, good or bad, like hunting just you get out there, and even if you don't shoot anything, just being outside here in nature, we head back against a tree, eyes closed, just listening. Something about it is absolutely amazing. You hear people talk about meditation and all this and that. I could see it, you know. Um, just and all my problems go away for that time I'm out there hunting. And hunting's done me a lot of good and helped me through a lot of times that were less than satisfactory in my life. A job pretty much after high school, and making 100K, almost 100K a year. And then we lost our contract, and yada yada yada. I've accumulated, bye-bye, wife and daughter, stuff like that. You know, as a man, ain't man rights or women rights. It doesn't matter. As a man, it's my job to protect, provide for my family. Not that my wife can't do it, woman can't do it, none of that at all. That does not matter. All that matters is that's what I see as my job. And, you know, something like that lets you down. That was some really tough times I was going through. And my uncle called me and said, hey, fly down to Texas. Can you get down to Texas? Come hunting at the ranch. He's part owner of, I think he's part owner of one. I think the one we were at, he was also, but his best friend a bunch. And redfish champion down there. So I went down there and I didn't have no money for this, you know, I was just thought I was with contract, but I had points through whatever bank I was at, and it was $25. Used all my points at $25, went down there and had a great time, and it was good, felt nice, you know. Obviously all the problems don't go away, so get back and there they are again, but even for that moment, it's still nice to have. All right, let's see here. Well, that is out and about. Can I buy another one of those? I guess I could go get it now. And not. All right, what else am I looking for? I'm looking for that. I'm gonna buy. It ain't gonna help me here, but I just unlocked that, I think, because I didn't have that before. No goose or hog deer. What was a hog? Raccoon. Oh, this is the other one we wanted. Boom, buying that too. I'm gonna go broke. That's all right. Head wall, elk, no. Goose, widgeon, teal, dog. All right, so there is nothing for, or I'm missing it. All right, well, wild boar color, that would be useful. And the other one, definitely useful. All right, let's do this. Let's fast travel down here and grab my electronic collar, which is weird because in the game it lets you do it for waterfowl. I thought that was illegal. Black Bear. Where am I going? North, pretty much. Oh yeah, it's right around here. You know, I should probably sneak in there. 12 to 1600. Thinking about that, yeah, I should probably try try to be a little quieter. Because there could be something there drinking. There's just nothing for the big horn. Did shoot elk or moose over here, and I was dumb. I shouldn't have. I didn't even get a good shot on it. So there's a little low pressure in here, not too bad. I think you are. I don't know if getting in your tree stand. Z. I have to double check and make sure I don't hit X. I don't know if getting in a tree stand makes sound or not. I definitely want to do some bow hunting in here too. Like I said, I've used a crossbow and that's really cool. I've done a little bow hunting in my, not a lot, enough. I picked it up a little bit just as I pretty much end my deer hunting career. Me and my stepdad had some property we hunted at. Me and my dad growing up had property in Cadillac that we were hunted at. That got sold. And my stepdad had some property about a half hour from where we lived, so that was nice. And then that lady that he knew, I think ended up passing away. Son sold it, I think. I don't know, something weird. So, and I'm not a fan of state land, small game hunting. I would do there, as long as there was no other season. But many people get shot and killed out there, either from stupid people or they think they own the spots, and nothing good comes out of it. Not worth it. Too many bad stories, at least in Michigan, from them. All right, we're just gonna crawl in here. Yeah, I just came to pick up the electronic collar. I forgot about the need zone of it. But yeah, in this game, there's a ton of animals, and there's a ton that I haven't hunted. Looks almost like it could be a dead bear laying there. Just pick that up now. Sounds loud. All right, so yeah, so you can't call in sheep at all? Is that what I'm getting at? Yeah, we were hunting tiger. God, that was the first night, and I didn't record any of it. Regretted it the second night. Second day we played, I was like, I'm gonna record this. You don't mind, right? He's like, nope. I was like, I wish I would have did that the other night because that tiger hunt. It was fun. He got killed by it for sure. He got killed by it. I tried to shoot the tiger. I was like 10. Let's see. Really? You're not going to spot the tree? I think I was like 10, 15 yards away from him. It jumped out, mauled him to death, or mauled him to unconsciousness, whatever the case might be. I shot, but I think that I hit his knocked out body because I don't remember if I was zeroed in right or not. I wasn't actually expecting it. But either way, either hit his unconscious body or just missed the tiger. Thank God it took off. And we ended up coming back. We said, screw it, we're going to stalk it. And then what happened? Did somebody get a shot on it? Yeah, I'm trying to remember now. God, I don't think so. I think we were just tracking it, stalking it. And it ended up going around and it crossed its old tracks. We got all turned around. Decided to head back to where we kind of started because it was already taking us in a circle. It pretty much went around and started stalking us. And we were right on the edge of a bunch of cover, and it was growling, and the dogs were barking. It was, we knew it was close. And I just happened to see it walk between, like, there's nothing really, no cover here like it, but I mean, essentially, like right here. Like, if you can't see here and you can't see here, because a bunch of bush, tall grass here, a bunch of stuff here. But like, I happened to walk right, see it right through there, and ended up shooting. Yeah, we ended up getting it, but it ended up being us from back around us. It was fun. It was probably, I don't even know what it was, 30, 40 minutes of tracking and stuff like that, but it was a blast. But we finally got him. All right, so I'm gonna guess we're not gonna leave yet. The sheep either are still on the way here or they've already gone. It's about 1,500. What was it? 12 to 6. But we could have some late stragglers coming in here, and I know the times are ranged because they actually have to like walk here, and I believe, if I'm wrong, and correct me please if you know, there's only X amount of animals that spawn on the map. So to get new ones to spawn, you actually have to take them out. Am I correct in that? What was that resting zone for pintail? Yeah. There's about 8 of them here when I was sitting here earlier. Yeah, so how do you call in sheep? Is it just scent? Should have looked at the scent. Maybe there's sheep scent. You smell like little Bo Peep or something, and then they just come flocking to you. That definitely don't seem as good, right? Because if sheep are coming from, let's say, this way, the wind's blowing that way. But I'd have to put myself up there to get them to smell it. Or does that scent work different? Let's see. Don't know if them are trees rubbing together from the wind or if it's something walking. Yeah, see, this was a tree that actually worked beautiful. Like, I was like, oh, I want one there. I wonder if it'll work. I had my tent over there. And this was another one right there that I thought about doing. But most of the time I don't get this lucky. If there's something in there, I can't spot it. Trees are playing tricks on me there. Looked like something here moved. It's just like real life. If you're a hunter, how many times have you, like, you know, decent distance away, you see like a stump and you know, take your binoculars, go, oh, it's just a stump. It'll look like maybe a deer laying down or something. And you check that stump 15 more times the rest of your hunt. Or maybe I am. I don't know if them are trees rubbing together or if those are something walking. Pintails, Landon. All right. Oh, let's go. You are definitely not drinking right now. I need two. I'm only going to have one chance at a freaking heart shot. That's for sure. I might get another one while it's running, but the one thing I didn't do, which I really should have thought a little bit better about, I guess it's kind of hard, but I should have put that far side, if I could, closer to my zeroing range. All right, so we got 79 to 110. That'd be the one I definitely want. I'm gonna get a straight on shot. I'll probably take it. That should be right in the middle, low middle, straight chest shot. Broad shot would be nicer. All right, so what time is it? Let's see here. So they came right at the last minute. 231, 170 to 231, 170 to 231. I don't. What are you looking at? That's 98. You come down here, either way, you're 98. 107 right now. Yeah, such our shots are really hard, right? And mean, this might not be a bad shot because I don't want to shoot through the neck. It's heads up because I'll have maybe a better chance of hitting it. I'd like this one here. He's bigger. I will say in the other hunting game, The Way of the Hunter, they have a cool system too. And it may work like that in this one. I don't know. But like there's like zones for the animals, or so to speak, you know. And if you take out all the big trophy ones and in the game next year, littler ones will be there. If you take out the little ones, more likely bigger ones will be there. So it's kind of cool, kind of realistic. Culling. Oh, age. Are you gonna come up here and drink, or are you gonna make me take a shot? I might just have to take this shot and hope for the best. 82. I should also go to the range here and really practice with these main guns once I decide which ones I want to use. How much away can... Oh, I can crouch down. That's right. Can you lay down up here? I think I'll go like right... And I guess that wasn't a heart. Oh, maybe it's down. Go check that baby out. Reload this just so I have it. I didn't use the wrong gun. No, okay. Pull out the 300 in case that bear comes back. Alright. Good boy. Check blood. Can you get any from this far away? Probably not. Even though I know where it is, give him some XP. Oh, good. Sounds like a car driving by. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. Go to the freaking right just a hair. That's what I was saying. That other one, the way it was looking, I would have shot like this. But, damn. All right. We got silver, 400. Oh, man. That sucks. But what are you going to do, right? Went down. It was still a vital shot. Still a nice shot. I just... Oh, I did. Well, at least I completed this one. All right, I think I'm going to go back to here now where I left off. Yeah, it's so close. Broadside definitely, I think, is still a better shot, but I don't think I was going to get one. Unless it happened when it was done drinking or leaving the drinking spot, go left or right. It probably would have turned around. I would not have had an ass shot, which definitely was. I could have almost taken any quarter shot, front on, or broadside. I think that'll get close. Obviously, the only one we can't is an ass shot. So, what are we going to do? But I think we might call that one there. I told you we'd go away with the kill. We got one. Didn't do any of our challenge that we were trying to do, but we at least completed the other one. Yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to see more of this. Let me know if you think this would be a great video just me to shut up and just play the game and just record it and put it out there for you. And let me know if you want something like this cut down or just the full length, minus, I cut out my breaks and stuff I take away or eat or whatever the case might be. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are if you care at all. If not, that's okay too. If you did like the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to comment any of those things down below, an emoji, wave, anything is extremely helpful. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button for me, really appreciate all the support so far. We've grown huge for a amount of time, or to me, I think it's huge. So I really appreciate it. But that's about it. So have a wonderful night, evening, morning, and hope to see you next video. Bye.